Welcome to Allegedly Tarot. Hi, everyone. We are going to ask about Donald Trump. Last night, I saw breaking news, and it was saying judge orders Trump to be sentenced in hush money case, but signals he won't be jailed. I don't even know why this is a news item. If he's not going to be jailed, why even put it out there? But I guess just to say that he has been sentenced and probably so that judge can get recognition. I don't know. This is my thoughts off the top of my head. So he's the Financial Times. I'm just going through on my little my little tablet here. so I'm so this is saying that Donald Trump's hush money sentencing is set for January 10th, but jail time unlikely. President Trump must be allowed to continue the presidential transition process and to execute the vital duties of the presidency unobstructed by the remains of this or any remnants of the witch hunts, said Stephen Chung. President Trump will continue fighting against these hoaxes until they are all dead. But apparently, this is for the hush money thing with that Stormy Daniels. Goodness gracious, what in the world is happening? Let's get on with this reading. I want to know, what are the energies and what can the Nordic gods and goddesses well, this is a goddess rune oracle, so what can the Norse goddesses tell us about the situation? Let's see. Wow. I mean, he's been through impeachments. They tried to get rid of him, and he's bounced back like a rubber ball. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to just cut this one more time. Okay. Please tell us what in the world is going on with this story. Okay. That's Ansu's. Can you see that? And that is vulva. Now, that's usually, as I say, that's vulva. That's usually, let me make sure you guys can see. Yeah. Okay. That is usually the Odin's rune, and that is very powerful. It's one of the most powerful because being Odin's rune, but this is communication and it's wisdom, and it has a message for us. But what is it? It's in reverse. I might as well just turn it right side up because we have Merc staves, and Merc staves are the reverse side, the shadow side. So I'll just leave it up. I'll read these uprights because when Merc stave comes, that is the shadow side. Okay, so vulva is actually a seer, and so this seer. Like I say, this is a very powerful rune. It is Odin's rune. Odin was the All Father, right? So this seer, as you can see, there's a third eye there. So she is going to use her mystical powers to tell us. She's got the communication. She's going to tell us what is going on. I think there's more, but more to the story. And the communication was in reverse. I think that there was we need to, okay, because people start freaking out and everything. don't believe everything that you hear. That's what I am thinking, because it did come out in reverse. I turn it over because I'm going to read it as it was intended, because we have the shadow side cards. So I hope you understand that. But don't. So when it came out, that's a message to me that don't believe everything you see and hear. This could be just a. It could be the opposite party. It could be all the people against him. But I do know, do not believe everything you see and hear in the news. So let's keep on asking about this energy. What is it? Algas. That is protection. The lady elk. It's safety and connection. And because it was in reverse, guys, when on New Year's Eve, I asked, that's when I did my reading. It wouldn't record, but I'm going to tell you, I asked the cards first about what kind of year this is going to be. And the cards came out, and I mean, it was like the world in reverse and the five of wands, which is, you know, the world in reverse to me was like lockdown. The five of wands was, fighting. I got my pendulum out and I said, what kind of year is 2025 going to be? And it said bad. And the next day, that in Louisiana had that horrific incident. And then they had the Trump hotel, uh, that Tesla blew up outside. That is a message, and that is a message. So that protection, when the algas, that is a little bit worrying there. I was asking about the energies around Donald Trump, and algas is in reverse. This is a protection rune. It is a security. It is not. That is not good. Not in reverse. It isn't. Usually, like if it was upright, I'd be like, okay, but reverse. Uh, the protection and security around Donald Trump, that is not good, and not in reverse. It means he could be in danger, and Volva is telling us that, and Suze is telling us that this is communicating, because they were both in reverse. Maybe I'll just leave it like that, just so I'll remember. Because okay, that would be bad news. Bad news and danger. So, oh, is something going to happen around the inauguration? Is it going to Gebo? That is in reverse too. I hope you can see that, because I'm sitting over here and I can't see the camera. So yeah, okay. So Gebo is like a gift exchange and love. Is there going to be something given, dangerous given or something? A weird thing too is Ethan. It's I. It looks kind of like a D, but that's a th sound, and it's U and N, and she is like the goddess, the keeper of youth. Because she's got the apples here, and um, I wonder if that is like, hiding the old age. So because this is kind of freaking me out a little bit, to be honest, because this is about old age. She's and what I mean, I know he's what, 78 or something like that, but I wonder if something is going to happen that his age is going to play a part or something. I don't know, really. It doesn't look great. That's protection in reverse. Old age. This is youth, actually, the eternal youth, but it's in reverse. And that is actually, Gebo is a gift. And like, if it's like, you get what you give, you get what you give. Okay. So it's kind of like, to me, that would be kind of karma, wouldn't it? So whatever you give out, it's what you get back. So okay, let's continue with the energies of this, please. What are the energies of Trump, and how of Donald Trump? The energies of Donald Trump and this court, that he's sentenced and all that. What are his energies? Now, that one I can keep upright because it's Merc's Dave, and it's the shadow. It's the shadow side of it, and that's Ewa's Merc's Dave. Disloyalty, imbalance, and solitude. And Gebo is imbalance when it's talking about this, because this gift, you might be giving out more than you give or get, or you might be getting more, you might be receiving more than you're giving, and that's imbalance. This is some disloyalty right here. And weirdly, because that his inauguration is coming up, right? And strangely, Var is the goddess of the vow. I'm going to read this little thing here about Var. So, the goddess of the vow, in my name, oaths are sworn, your pledge I allow. I punish disloyalty, those who are untrue. May Ewa's Merkstave warn of dishonor to you. He has actually been dishonored with this. Oh my goodness. And that Algiz is in reverse, the protection and security. And Var is the punisher of oath breakers and those who do not uphold the sworn contracts they have pledged themselves to. Do you see why I love these runes so much? These Norse goddess runes. I love them. I can't wait to use my others, and the reason why I haven't used them is because I have to get like let our energies merge, stuff, and these are just now, really, in the last uh, few months, are really merging with these. Ewa's Merkstave, and she punishes disloyalty and those who go against their oath. Let's see what else. What else do we have here? Birkenau, birch goddess, and that is growth, um, birth, and renewal. Well, he is having a renewal with being elected again. He's renewing his presidency, isn't he? I love these cards. Yeah, Birkenau, a lot of times it'll have little rabbits, because it's like a spring. It's like, yeah, rebirth and renewal. I mean, this would be kind of like, the Empress pregnant with possibilities, because this tree pregnant. So it's a renewal and wow, okay. What is going to happen this year with Donald Trump, please? He's going to be president, but what is going to happen with it, please? Wunyo Merck save. Oh my goodness, guys. Wunyo is usually the joy. And I said, what is going to happen with President Trump? And that is Merc save, which is the shadow side, which basically it would be in reverse. But I don't have to because it's Merc save, so it's in reverse anyway. But Wunyo is joy. This is loss, sadness, and depression. Oh my goodness. My my pendulum said that it was going to be a bad year. Oh my goodness. I said, what is going to happen with Donald Trump this year? It says loss, sadness, depression. That is not a good outcome there. Her name means she who offers sorrow. And her partner was Loki, and her children were taken from her. So all of that represents. I'm going to see if you can see that. Okay. So all of that represents sadness and depression, mental unwellness. Thank you all so much for joining me on this reading. And if you like my content, please press that like button and subscribe and the notification bell. Thank you, and I will see you on the next one.